Hey y'all, I'm Miss Katie and you're at Heritage Ways YouTube. Well, today you're just going to join me in the kitchen today for a little chat while I make up some supper. So welcome. Let me get my rolling pin. Well, how are y'all doing? I know it's been a while since we've been on here. It's been a few days. And this video, I'm just going to chat with you from the heart while I'm cooking my salmon patties. The recipe for, or guideline really, for my salmon patties is on, it's in my cookbook. It's on page 85, along with some tartar sauce. This is my cookbook from Katie's Kitchen, Volume 1. I'm already working on Volume 2. Do y'all have yours yet? Let me know down below if you have yours. And if you need one, if you haven't gotten yours, you can go to our website. Well, there's a link down below. Just go to the link. I took a can of tuna. This is how I make it last because the kids, we all love the salmon patties. So I got a can of salmon, a can of tuna. Put it in my bowl. Crushed up some saltines, but you can use anything else to thicken it. You know, if you want to use oats, not thicken it, bind it. You can use oats, all kinds of things. I'm cooking my cauliflower for our mashed cauliflower, our faux potatoes. But I just want to take this time to encourage you. First of all, thank y'all for your patience, because we like to put out videos on a regular schedule, and I have not been able to do that because I've had technical issues. I had them a couple weeks ago, and then I thought I got them resolved, and then they were back. And this video is not to whine. This is actually to encourage y'all. First of all, I go off on rabbit trails. Y'all have told me how you appreciate our family's realness and just, you know, just real life. And so I'm probably going to put out a little more content that is not as, what I like to think of as finished or edited. I don't try to put on airs or be fancy or anything, but I do try to edit all the stuff out that I think might bore y'all. But probably, as it turns out, the stuff that's unedited is probably the least boring. But anyway, so you might hear the kids in the background. We are at our next destination, and it is a beautiful sunset outside, and Mr. Patient and the kids were fishing, but we're at a campground in Florida. And it's got a place where they can fish, and actually Little Music Man caught the biggest one of the day, so I'll have to show you a picture of that. But I'm just popping on here to let you know where we are, and then the few days after this video, you'll see some videos. We'll kind of go back in time, Michael J. Fox, and I'll show you some, we'll back up and show you what's been happening, and then we'll bring you up to date. I want to encourage y'all. You know, I talked to you about my technical issues, and really a lot of them were my problem, and I brought them on myself. User issues. A lot of y'all have said to me, appreciate, you know, you do such a great job, and great job editing, and I can't believe you do it all, and how do you know how to do all that? And I'm saying that to let you know that I don't. Everything I've learned, I'm not a techie person, I'm not a logical person, I'm not a math person, and everything I've done, you know, building the website, starting a YouTube channel, you know, everything that I've done, I have trudged through, and I have learned, and I have called the tech people, and, you know, I stayed on the phone for over 2 days with the WordPress people trying to learn how to build our website, and many times it's been frustrating, and I've cried tears like I did about 2 days ago because I couldn't figure out my problems with my computer. And I use the iMovie software on my Mac, and I love it, and it's free. I love it because it's easy to use, and I'd like to work up to having a nicer software with more options and all that, but I can't afford that at this time. and I'm not ready. I need to figure out and know what I'm doing with what I have first. But so I've got I use iMovie, and then I've got all the photos on my phone, and then on my camera, and then you've got the SD cards that are involved, and all the cords, and all the uploading and the downloading, and then there's Dropbox and iCloud and all that stuff. And no, I don't understand it all. And y'all have been very kind, a lot of you, to say, wow, I could never do that. I don't know how you do that. Honestly, I believe people say this all the time about things, but if I can figure it out, you can. Use your tech people, use your tech care, your Apple Care, or whatever. Some people don't like Apple products. We're not talking about their social or political or whatever stance. I'm talking about the product itself is wonderful, and the Apple Care, the customer service, is phenomenal. They are so patient, and I appreciate everything they've done to help me, especially Emily, because they like you to have the same person each time, and if that's possible. And Emily has been a huge help to me. So a lot of the problem was, like I said, me, and I had pictures here and pictures there, and not knowing what I was doing, and then this was too full and that was too full, and then this crashed, and this gave me corrupt messages, and it just went on and on and on. And literally, I was on the phone, I stopped counting at 11 days with Apple Care over the past 2 weeks. So I'm just encouraging y'all. I only started this kind of stuff when I was about 50 years old. So it is not too late. Even if you're 75 years old, it is not too late to learn a new skill if you want to badly enough. So I encourage you to do that. And I thank you for your patience and your grace. Aren't these beautiful, by the way? I thank you for your patience and your grace as you are walking life with us. And as a side note, hello, aren't those beautiful? Thank you, Miss Sarah from Pecan Acres Homestead in Georgia. They're going to make our salmon patties good and rich and full of protein. But I just encourage y'all, you know, this is confession time and encouragement time. Don't give up. You know, keep trudging. If you don't understand, if you want to bad enough, if you want to understand it, then find people who can help you. I still have things I don't understand on YouTube and on my website, and I'd like to do certain things, and I need to find the right tech people to help me. But I'm trying to take it one step at a time. I have neglected our website because I've been working on other projects, but I hope to get back to that. You can come in. This is a very relaxed video.
Okay.
He's creeping in. So I'll try to put out more real life and relaxed and not worry so much about every bit of editing, unless that's important to y'all to see it in a pristine edited version. Then I can do that too. Just takes a little more work, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy the editing process. It's just fun for me when it works. Well, we're back to our salmon, and we've just got the can of salmon and the can of tuna, which is not in the recipe. It's optional. I add that to make it go further. I do mention that in the notes. Now, just know that my cookbook is it's 8.5 by 11, and it's 157 pages. So if that were doubled, you know, if it were, you know, 5 by 7, you'd have 300 pages of material here. And I have, the cookbook is full of notes about the recipe, or where it came from, or from whom it came, memories, notes and memories, and it threw me off because the people walking by the camper were staring because they couldn't figure out what I was doing. Notes, memories, notes about the recipe itself, the ways I've changed it or adapted it. So it's full of all kinds of things. Menu ideas, substitutions, just all kinds of things. So mixes and drinks and sweets, and so I hope you'll want to buy one. This is for people who like to read cookbooks as novels, but it's also for people who don't know me personally, but they like to see a story or that intrigues them. Or you could skip over the stories. I put them in boxes and I labeled them clearly so that you could skip over the memories if you want to. And you want to come in the frame here. I'm just checking in with my friends. and he's been out fishing. So, can you be seen? Take your hat off so the shadow's not bad.
But my hair's messed up.
Your hair, his 4 hairs are messed up. You've been out fishing.
Yep.
And
I caught salmon.
And he caught salmon in a can. It can't, yeah. All right. Well, being real here, our battery's about to die on the camera, but I'm updating our friends, and I just got off the phone with Emily from Apple Care, and I think I might not have to talk to her for a while again. I think I'm good on that.
Hallelujah.
He's been fishing with the kids. The sunset's beautiful. I'll show you a picture of that in this video. Do you have any parting words before we say goodbye?
I don't know. Do I need to?
What do you want to tell them where to go? Well, that's not nice. You want to tell them what to do? You want to suggest what they might want to do?
You might want to give us a thumbs up because you like this video. And if you're not subscribed, go down and subscribe. And also, if you are subscribed, make sure you hit the notification and make sure you check the box to get all notifications. That way you don't miss anything here on Heritage Ways.
Yes, yes. We notice a lot of videos have a lot of views, and some that we thought might have more views don't have many. And I've had people to tell me they're not receiving the notifications. You know, if you don't like the stuff, you don't like the stuff. But if you don't get the notifications and watch the stuff, you don't even know if you like the stuff or not. So, check it to all notifications, and then you should get everything, even the comments that I make or the little things I put on the community board too, which has nothing to do, it's not the YouTube videos, it's the community board. Alright, so that's it. That's confessions, that's cooking cauliflower, that's salmon patties, that's encouragement to start something new and don't give up, that's a promise that we're going to make it a little more real, and you know, that's why I went with the no makeup and no hair fixed day.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Well, you don't have your makeup on?
No, I'm going naked.
That's not nice. Now they're gonna.
Is that not what you call it when you don't wear makeup? What do you call it?
Bare is probably a better word.
Okay.
Bare-faced.
I'm going bare.
Good, because they might block us or something if we say the other word.
All right.
Y'all have a good night or morning or whenever you're watching it. Thanks for walking life with us, and stay tuned. See ya.
Bye.
All right, I got that in before the battery died.
Do they need showers?
Do they need showers? Well, they've been fishing and touching fish.
Because if they need showers, they're going to get started.